True peace, kins and friends. I'm back with a video part 2, based off of what happened in Takeoff. So before I get into the second part of the reading, I like to usher in some positive energy from NoopooH. NoopooH, 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 NoopooH. Okay, I will be reading from the NoopooH Tarot card deck. Get a little. Okay, let me get everything situated. Now, the question I would like to pose now, mainly, I'd like to introduce myself. I am QueeRaOopoo NoopooH, True Peace, Kins and Friends. Kins and Friends. Still the same, but yeah. And the question that I would like to I like to bring forth is, was Takeoff taken out by Quavo and J Prince Jr.? Because I mind you, a lot of information have come out about Lil Boosie and J Prince involved in Duke the Jeweler's unaliving at one of Lil Boosie's Boosie Badass concert, and Duke the Jeweler came with $100,000 and some jewelry. And he was set up for the taking. Was J Prince Jr. and Quavo involved in Takeoff's unaliving? Was it another jewelry heist? Because I mind you, Quavo was there. He ain't get hit. He ain't get hit at all. And it was him that got in the argument. It was him that got in the argument. And it wasn't over a dice game. The dice game was already over. That was what they was pushing in the streets. Quavo got mad because his pockets was broken off. And then some unknown dude that showed up and started clowning Quavo. Quavo with his hot head, wanna be street, So I mean, oh, here we go. Bang. I'm gonna pull 6 cards. Ooh, ooh. Or however, everything may fall. There we go. Another one. Hmm. 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 The first card that popped out in the upright is the Earth God Leviathan card. Wife is Anoot. Aggressive spirits, evil spiritual spells, zodiac animal powers, adversary, liar, dragon, destroyer, falsehoods, spiritual hypnosis, negative religious powers, confusion, ignorance, apathy, disunity, giant sex force, blood, drugs, breaks positive, sun laws, and enforce bad religious moon laws, lust, fish god, itch thieves. Okay, in the reverse, it means you are safe from these whip powers. Okay, but yeah, Earth God Leviathan card. Yeah, it was evil spiritual. What do you say? Evil spiritual spells. So yeah, it was a spell going on in Texas. Um, and that spell is basically will be brought forth the more and more I do more readings. But yeah, aggressive spirits, because there was a lot of aggressive spirits involved in Takeoff's untimely death. And I mind you that J. Prince Jr. is a very aggressive negative spirit. So you have zodiac animal powers. Yeah. Yeah, straight confusion, ignorance, negative religious powers. Takeoff was very, very religious. Um, okay. Second card that popped out is the black card. I'm sorry, the blank card. It only has meaning to why you call it to be before you pull it. You may also have it serve as an empty placeholder on the board as a possibility of what things could be. It's nothing and something at the same time. Test your boundaries by calling it upright, reverse, or in a challenged position. is nothing and something at the same time. Test your boundaries by calling it upright. Okay, so I like to pick another card for this one. This is in the reverse, the commandment law number 2. Do for others what you would want done for self. The same way each time that condition are the same. This law teaches us not to be selfish, but kind and helpful to others in need. Bam, there you go. Quavo did not come to his nephew's aid at all. He left him out back. But Quavo the whole time stood behind him. At the same time, he was getting in this little feuded altercation with this unknown guy who they refused to drop the name of. But yeah, he didn't protect Quavo. He didn't protect Takeoff at all. But Takeoff was right by his side. Was right by his side the whole time. He didn't protect him, but at the same time, the only thing that they did break down that he was by Takeoff's, but after he got popped, then that's when he want to go and try to make it seem like he was trying to save his life, but he was already dead. Yeah. So it's a lot going on. Yeah. So if he was there, if Takeoff was there to have your back, you should have had your nephew's back and make sure nothing happened to him. But he ended up getting popped and you still walking around. And also to let it be known, now Quavo is under investigation because of Takeoff's unaliving. Yeah. So I have in reverse the QueeRaOopoo NoopooH card in reverse. Heart and lion power, center of attention, protective, mysterious nature, strong intuition, happiness, boost in finances, creative, diligent, good talker, rebel, freedom, revolutionary leader, bored easily. Okay, in reverse is ego and identity issues, insecure. Yeah, he was very insecure because dude wasn't even really saying anything harsh or disrespectful to Quavo for him to even blow up the way he did. You know what I'm saying? And also need validation. Yeah, he needed validation because that same day before that incident took place, he was showed in a video riding around with Jay Prince Jr. This was before that incident. So you got some explaining to do, buddy. Suspicious. He's very suspicious in this case. As far as everything that has come out, he's very suspicious. Impulsive, verbal weapon when angry. Oh my gosh, yes. He was the only one that was flying off the handle. I mean, he was out of control. Even though he did try to walk off, You know what I'm saying? He tried to walk off. But if you walking off from an altercation like that, that would have been more of, that should have been more of for you to make sure Takeoff was good. And also within him trying to walk off, the other guy swung at Quavo, and Quavo, they got in a little tussle fight. They started running, scattering, and so forth, and shots started popping off. It was saying that what's his name? People from Mob Ties, a guy from the Mob Ties was busting a shot, and it was a security dude, a street security dude from the Migos group named Migo Dan's, who was known as their street security, who end up popping Takeoff. So Quavo got shot from Migos member, Dan's Migo, and the guy from the shooter from Mob Ties. In the upright, I have the 9 ether chemical card. Hydrogen, life-giving, origin, sunshine, sun, blackness, 9 power, crown power, Helios, 9 reasoning, 9 ball circle, circumpunt, balls of ether, elements, potency, order, original creator, Ra, distance above, sun, God and goddess power, royalty, reality, material and physical realities, rationale, rain, radiance, rapture, tranquility, justice, rotation, revelation. Yeah. Yeah, so it means that the truth is gonna come out. The truth is gonna come out. That sunshine is gonna shine the truth. Yeah, it's gonna come out. 9 power is gonna work. It's gonna work because they in investigation mode right now. So the truth is gonna come out. That's right. That positive force of energy is is working in the favor of Takeoff. Okay, the 5th card that came out is the Logos card in the upright. Secondary creator, 6 reasons, savior, metal necha, divine words, good spells, writings of all kinds, communication, knowledge, wisdom, equal standing in the form of writings. In reverse is evil spells, curses, religions, alphabets, worldwide languages, ancient pantheons, occult writings, secret society, rituals. Okay, so this basically breaks down that they were rappers. And the main writers of the group were Offset and Takeoff. And yeah. And I mean, them being in the rap group and you and just analyzing the music they came out with, I mean, you were bound to know that it would be negative forces following them everywhere they went. Why? Because the parent powers of Leviathan, which is the sex spirit, was played a part. I mean, in you know, in all of the drama, religion, You got a whole lot of lies because you know a killer ain't going, a killer not going to say he did something. They gonna straight up lie about it. Okay. And the thing about it is the fact that Quavo know why everything happened the way it happened because it was a setup. It was set up for them to do the same thing to Takeoff that was done to Duke the Jeweler. Excuse me. It's just sad, but I mean, they are all under investigation. Also, Jay Prince as well. They raided his home. So, I mean, you know, just know that the positive forces of nature, NoopooH, is going to do what it needs to do. And justice will be served by way of Auntie Jutah. We know in these days and time as Jupiter. Yes, true indeed. Justice will be served. But it's just showing how everything just fell in place. Quavo didn't do what he was supposed to do to protect his nephew, and just right, the Earth God Leviathan card was involved in all of this. Yeah. It's just people out here, you know, you got just destroyers out here. Destroyers. The Leviathan Earth card. Earth God Leviathan, I'm sorry. Earth God Leviathan. Yeah. Destroyers. Oh boy. No apathy or nothing. I mean, because when Takeoff got hit and was stretched out outside of the bowling alley because they was inside of a mall, it was showing how Jay Prince Jr. just walked straight by him when Quavo was fake in his fake mode, you know, trying to offer assistance. How you gonna offer assistance to someone that's already dead? You know, but so it was just you're trying to give someone CPR after getting shot in the head. What is that gonna do? Right now, you just pretending like you trying to save a life. Okay, the last card that came up in the upright is Zumu and Zuma card. These brain newt gods and goddesses are creators of all livers and trachea of mankind. Reptiles, aquatic mammals, and land mammals all the way back to the Mariana Trench and Java Island. Also, a life card for mankind and their habitats in modern times, such as capitalism, socialism, communism, and secret societies. In the reverse is the natural fall of these organizations. Okay, so I don't know anything about them being part of any secret societies, but the way they moving, they was moving as if, well, they was moving as if they were a mob. That within itself is like a secret society. Why? Because they were setting up, they was setting up rappers to be robbed, and they was killing them. That's why in that state, they had this little thing where when rappers come to certain states, they would check in. They got it for California. They got it for Texas. I don't know about Detroit, but I'm pretty sure they got it set up for that too. But that's besides the point. What I'm saying is for this particular state, Texas, they didn't check in. And mind you, Jazz J Prince Jr., yeah, Jazz Prince Jr. drove drove them there. Drove them there along with Migo Dance. I'm sorry, Migo Dance. Yeah, so they drove. So Jay Prince drove them back to the airport, and Quavo and Migo Dance got on the airplane together. So that just goes to show you that they set Takeoff up. They set him up. Okay. Mammals and land mammals all the way back to the Mariana Trench and Java Island. And I mind you, Java Island is this is a mankind card. This is a mankind card right here. Yeah. 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 Cause that's exactly where mankind was created on Java Island. It's where the Caucasians were extracted from the Phoenician race once the where the I'm sorry, the the priests and nuns of the Eve group and the Adam group, they was exiled out of the Garden of Eden. So it's just oh yeah, and most definitely it was like see also a life card for mankind and their habitats in modern times, such as capitalism. Oh yeah, they were very much endelved into capitalism. Yeah. Jay Prince was promoting fights and everything. So I mean, it was promoting fights, the setting up card games and all of this type stuff. They were signing rappers to a rap label that he was a CEO of called Rap a Lot. He was involved in partnership and consulting with Carl Crawford of 1501 Records. Um, as well, which was the label that Megan Thee Stallion was assigned to. And he also was affiliated with 300 because 300 was handled her distribution deal. So this is messy. And this card right here, Earth God Leviathan card, it just, you know, it just displays the aggressive spirits, the evil surrounding what was going on with these mob ties dudes. And Quavo was in the middle of it. You know, he wanted that attention. You know, he wanted validation. He wanted validation. And not to mention, he grew up off of Takeoff. he grew up off of Takeoff. So, and even though he got up in front of everybody at the Grammys and expressed how they used to do everything together, and Takeoff wouldn't do anything until Quavo did it first, because he never wanted to compete with Quavo. You know, he felt like it was a team effort and that they should do everything together. So yeah, Takeoff was a good dude, even though he was in a religion. He was a good dude. But, you know, that's what happened when you have these negative forces and these spells are part of people's lives. And it's just certain things they just can't get away from because they don't have correct information that exists within known science. Okay, and then this card right here, even though this was a blank card, this card popped up right up after that because I pulled this one next, and that was the commandment law number 2, which was in reverse, and it was just he didn't do. It's just like this one said, do for others what you will want done for self, and he didn't do that. He didn't do it. He went against that commandment law number 2. Okay, well, that right there explains my reading. Now, what I should hold up. Let me ask another question. That's another question. Um, Ooh. Boy, this one. Huh. So dead. That ends my reading. If you like the reading, comment, share, and subscribe. True peace, kins and friends.